path that I've taken. In '97, decided to go to culinary school pretty much straight out of high school. My grandfather was a chef, so I spent numerous days in the kitchen with him, you know, just playing around. But '97, I went to culinary school, graduated in '98, did an intern at Kingsmill Resort and Spa in Williamsburg, Virginia. Did that for 3 months and then was hired back on. I ended up staying with a resort for 9 years. And I went from a cook all the way up to the restaurant chef of the Bray, which was their 4-star restaurant. I left out of Kingsmill in 2006 and went to the Magnolia Inn in Pinehurst, which is a small little bed and breakfast, more of an upscale theme to it. And I did that for about 4 years and decided that I was looking for a little bit more of a challenge. It was a little bit too small for me. So I went to Southern Seasons and am the executive chef of Weather Vane now.
It's been a long journey in my culinary career. I'm a hometown native guy from Wilmington, North Carolina. Started off going to high school there and just developed a passion very early on from farm to table kind of approach to food. Local food, seafood, vegetables, it's what I do.
And I started working in a restaurant at 14 years old as a dishwasher. My father's a chef. Italian food, culinary influence in my family was always huge. So it definitely hits home for me to become a chef. I worked in several restaurants, cooking from 16 years old until probably 23, until I got my first sous chef job. Decided to go off to culinary school at Culinary Institute of America at Hyde Park, New York. Back to Virginia Beach, where I live now. Became executive chef of 456 Fish and Bodega, which are located in Norfolk, downtown Norfolk. Probably 2 to 3 years into that, I decided to open my own restaurant, Menino's Italian Bistro, which I now have 2 locations, and I'm working on a 3rd as we speak.
To start, I was at Hibernian in Cary. I finished baseball, went back in the kitchen. I always liked cooking, so I got back in the kitchen. Within 6 months, they gave me the executive chef position downtown in that location. Thought I really knew how to cook, and then when I left there and went to Underground with Chef Dan Taylor, realized I didn't. So he taught me a lot, and from there I followed him to Vin, Porter's. I was the pastry chef at the Marriott, a handful of other locations. So he actually taught me really what I needed to know about food and butchering and, you know, taking pride in your product and really putting out a good dish for people and making people enjoy their food and have a good time with it.
In the past few years, I've won the North Carolina Best Dish Contest for casual and fine dining. I won it in 2007 for both of my restaurants at the same time. No other person has ever done that at all. And I feel really good about the things that we do for North Carolina. 2011, James Beard, semi-finalist for Best Chef in the Southeast. It's really been awesome. I've had numerous requests to do all kinds of cooking competitions in the last 2 or 3 years, kind of like pick and choose, and one that we did was Top Chef Season 9, the Texas edition. It was pretty awesome.
I graduated with honors from Johnson Wales University. In 2006, we won the People's Choice for the Best Restaurant in Pinehurst. Followed by 2007, we won the People's Choice for the Best Restaurant in Pinehurst. And then 2012, we were the winners of the Fire in the Triangle Competition Dining Series.
The Hampton Roads Iron Chef competition, I took first place in that one. I've taken first place in the She Crab Cook-Off. I've taken first place in the Stews and Brews competition.
Me and Dan won the Iron Chef competition in 2009 on Hillsborough Street. So that was, we had a lot of fun with that. As far as competitions go, this will be, again, one of my not fewer ones. I guess this will probably be my third one. So as far as that goes, I don't have much competition experience, but a lot of food shows and doing things like that.
Going up against the other chefs here in North Carolina is huge, I mean, we all take pride in what we do here and using local ingredients and things like that. But again, it's a good way to let them know about what we're doing on the coast. I'm not just a seafood chef. I'm like a diamond. You put me in the light, I can show you many different facets. And so that's what we're coming to do.
It's awesome. I mean, you get to see where you stand next to your competitive chef. See where you rank among your peers. And I think we can compete with anybody. My restaurant can compete with anybody. And I think we've proven that, with the previous competitions that we've been in.
They're top quality chefs, and it's an honor just to even be a part of it. So I'm looking forward to it and having a good time, and it's for a great cause. And at the end of the day, that's what it's really about, even though we're all chefs and we're going to do our best to win it. So but yeah, it's a great group, and I'm definitely honored to be a part of it.
Having the opportunity to help the food bank, it resonates deep inside my soul. One thing about being a chef, we all have our exclusive styles that come to make us some sort of fame in our lives, whether it's a Bobby Flay, known for Southwestern ingredients, Daniel Boulud, known for his French culinary background, or myself creating a background in seafood. But one thing about all of that, we are no good as a chef unless we can teach. And so leaving a good carbon footprint in the area, setting a good ideology for the young chefs that this is what we do. We give back. We teach healthy eating, healthy alternatives, nutrition, but we also create great, fun meals.
It's huge. I mean, it's a competition, but I mean, it's a charity event, and we want to do everything that we can possibly do to get the most out of this. Whether it's, getting the most, votes from my end, but ultimately the goal is to raise as much, as we possibly can.
It means a lot to me, actually. I work quite closely with the Food Bank Hampton Roads. We did the Iron Chef competition for them. We also do the Taste of Hampton Roads every year, which we won 2 years in a row.
It's great. I mean, I wish it happened more often and more people did stuff to really help, because there are a lot of people that are unfortunate that don't get the assistance that they need. So to be a part of something that big and that's going to continue to grow, and hopefully over the years, it becomes a huge thing, and just to be a part of that and the second annual one is great. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, as the chefs observe us competing and just feeling all that goes with that, one thing I want to say, and I can say it very quickly, is live to eat.
They need to be a sponge. They need to learn as much as they can possibly learn from as many different people as possible.
Work hard, pay attention, learn, read, absolutely. If you want to excel, then you have to work hard at it. You're not going to be a chef overnight. It takes many years. It's a lot to learn. I still have things to learn.
Really, it's about just being diligent and taking pride in what you do, and that's kind of with anything. You know, and being a chef and creating food and dishes for people, it's a memorable experience.
I'm coming in it to win. I mean, I don't come into these competitions to get second or third or fourth. I mean, I come in, you know, I bring my A game every day. You know, I want to bring different techniques, different things that people haven't seen before. Bring some old things and make them new again.
Definitely going to bring a slight Italian flair to everything, which I'm not sure if these other guys have anything like that.
I think, you know, I'm outside the box a lot. I like to combine a lot of different flavors, so, you know, good luck to everybody else, and let's just have a lot of fun.
We're going to bring it, and I'm super excited to meet the other guys, but to really show them that, you know, Keith Rose can throw down.